Welcome to another Women and a Series. It is the Tobo Sigwe, Ezikolomo. As you can see, today is going to be a practical session. I want to show you people to Tunzu how to throw Nzu. Because I've noticed that so many of us do not know how to throw Nzu. In my last teaching, I said that knowing how to throw Nzu is one of the key things that makes you an Onyibo or key heritage as Onyibo. So only in more than or you even if you're not practicing ordinana, you must know how to throw nzu. Ebi nzu, enye nzu, you must be able to know what to do with it. The Bible says na kana banzu ada abuni. Nzu be former, nzu be former. One of the things, like I said in my last teaching, that you used to know Onyibo is nzu. So it's kind of disappointing and appalling for people to think that there is something bad about Nzu, for people to demonize Nzu. One of the most, I don't know what I should say, dangerous thing that happened to Ordinary Igbo or Igbo culture is demonizing Nzu and Kola Nut, especially this one. If you, as you can see, this is this Nzu in its natural state. In its natural state, you know, it's gotten from the soil, from the ground. You dig Nzu out from the ground. This, when you dig Nzu out, this is how it is. So Nzu is pure. Nzu is nature. So demonizing Nzu as if it is bad, I think, is one of the greatest evil Western civilization, or should I even say Western religion, did to our culture, our Igbo heritage. And for any Igbo person to continue to see Nzu as something bad is a shame. A lot of education and re-education, we need to unlearn this narrative that Nzu is bad. Because of it, if Uzonye Palunzu Nanya, like if I take it, I rub it, and you feel that it's bad, how do you feel? You rub olive oil on your forehead and you feel it's holy, but your own cultural item, you now feel that it's something evil. Like I said elsewhere, olive oil is not our own cultural item, it's another person's cultural item. They consider it holy. It's the same way that we in Igbo consider Nzu holy. This is what we rub. We rub it for a lot of reasons. First, we use it for prayer. We use it to show hospitality. It's also medicinal. If you're having running stomach, our people call it afososa, just eating Nzu alone will stop it. Eating Nzu alone will stop it. If you're having rashes on your skin, you can use this Nzu and rub it on your body. It dries those rashes, those boils up. Even swollen leg, Nzu is used to dry up the pus that is causing the leg to swell up. So it's a very powerful medicine. It's pure. What does it mean? That whoever is constantly touching Nzu cannot see shame, because this is purity. This is symbol of purity. That's why in Igbo culture, if a visitor comes to your house and you give the person Okwanzu and the person rejects it and rejects kola nut, it means that the person's heart is not clean. So we need to understand this, because most times we reject something, but you don't know the implication of that rejection. A true Igbo person, if you come into his house and he gives you Nzu and you reject it, and the person brings kola nut, you said no, you don't want to eat kola nut, automatically that person will switch off, because you have rejected his hand of hospitality. Either you are trying to tell him that you came with an evil news, or you are trying to tell him that he's bad and evil. That's what that rejection signifies. You have rejected his, you know, his hand of as a hand of friendship. So Nzu basically ife, aka na-ama Nzu, the hand that touches Nzu, aga abụ, you cannot see shame. That's why it's important for you to use this every morning to pray. Even just rubbing it on yourself in the morning is enough. Is enough prayer. You are saying that I want this day to be pure. Let my leg not see shame. Let my leg not take me to where it is bad. That is bad. Some people, let me even tell you this secret. Some people, when they go out for masquerade performance or where they feel that now I call bath, now I fancy, only rubbing Ozu on their head and on their chest before they leave is enough. There are some people that carry Ozu, like some masquerades, or people that carry Ozu, they hide it in whatever thing they are. They believe that it's going to dispel any evil force. It's small, but very powerful. This is Nzu in its natural state. This is Nzu that has been molded. It is from here that people mold this Nzu to get what we call Nzu Nwoke and Nzu Nwanyị. This is Nzu Nwanyị. When you see Nzu and it have these lines all over it, it means that it's female Nzu. When they mold it and there is no line, it means it is male Nzu. So Nzu Nwoke and Nzu Nwanyị is created out of this original Nzu. Now, there are some people, they want to do some specific work. They might require, they want Nzu to be in a kind of feminine shape. That's why they create this type of Nzu. They want Nzu to be in masculine shape. They create it like this. So in Igbo, we call this Nzu Nwoke and Nzu Nwanyị. Male and female Nzu is molded from this pure Nzu that was created by nature. So maybe because of some specific prayers, there are some prayers that some people might want to offer as her. They will ask, they will tell them to do it with female Nzu or do it with male Nzu. There are some aja that will require either male or female Nzu or even both. But like I said, this male and female Nzu is molded from Nzu in its natural state. Nzu in its natural state. See me eating it. So now, before I proceed, some people have asked me severally, can a woman throw Nzu? Why and Nzu? In the olden days, they believe na why had Nzu. They believe na why had Nzu. But as far as I'm concerned, if a woman is in her altar praying to her sheep, calling upon her ancestors, she can offer them Nzu. She has the right to offer Nzu to her ancestors. The only place that is debatable can a woman throw Nzu is at the outer space where people meet. You know, once someone come into an Obi, they give her Nzu. So if you're a woman, if they give you Nzu, you cannot throw Nzu. All you are expected to do is to touch it, dip your hand inside the Nzu and just rub it on your head. You are not expected to throw Nzu as I'm about to teach. You are not expected to throw Nzu. Once a Nzu is given to you, remember, please, you do not give Nzu. Nzu. If you want to pass Nzu to someone, you throw it on the floor for the person, and the person must pick. You must use your hand to pick Nzu. Nobody gives anybody Nzu. 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 That's why they believe that anybody that cannot pick Nzu has bad intention. Because Nzu is nature, and they dropped it on the ground for you. Ground is also part of nature. So they believe that if someone has evil intention, once that person picks Nzu, that Nzu will neutralize the evil intention. So for you to avoid picking the nzu, it signifies that you have evil intention. So I didn't nzu. Nzu is dropped on the floor and you use your hand to what? Now bring it close or keep it where it's convenient for you to start throwing. If you maybe, like I said, any uzu in public, if you are giving uzu in the public or at someone's or be at someone's house, you are not expected to throw uzu unless maybe that woman has come of age. But even some sensible women that have come of age, you still do what I'm saying you should do. They will just dip their hand inside the uzu and just rub it. Or on in her, oh dear, he may you to a, rub on their leg and drop it back. They have purified themselves with the uzu. They have shown that they are pure. So I said what? And once you finish, you drop the uzu back. You don't try to pass it. You drop it on the floor. And ebulu uzu ebulu. So I'm saying that a woman can only throw uzu or offer uzu to her lishi at her own space. A woman is not expected to throw uzu in the public. A woman is not expected to throw nzu in the public. Even in some cases, some men, like if you are living with your father, if you are staying in your father's house, some people will say you are not expected to throw nzu, that it's only your father that can throw nzu. Now, I think that one now differs from one community to another. But as a sign of respect, that you are staying with your father and your father is in charge of that homestead. Some people, once they come inside their father home, they will not throw Nzu. They will do that same thing that a woman is expected to do. They will just dip their hand inside Nzu and rub it on themselves. Then if you're not living with your father, if you visit your father at his home, you can throw Nzu. Because at times, Nzu signify your status as a person. Oh, Nzu onye tolo, keji amonye o. For example, I'm a titled man, Onyenze. Once Nzu is given to me, you see my Nzu, I throw Nzu like this. It's 20. Anybody, any sensible person that sees it, you know that there is a type that the person that threw that Nzu is a titled person. Because as an evil person, you are not expected. A normal person, as an evil person, once Nzu is given to you, what is expected of you is not supposed to be more than what? 4. If you want to draw a line with it, don't ever now draw a line. You do it like this. You draw the line. Some communities have different rules for Nzu. And from Navy, you are not expected to draw line in someone's house. It's only the person, the DBUNO, the person that owns the OB, the compound that you've entered that can draw line with Nzu. So once you're a visitor, you're expected to do bum, 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 bum. Now, like I said, how many Nzu you throw or how many lines you draw tells your status. Onye lụọ na-abụ, you start increasing it. O nwere nke ọhụrụ 5. Some people now do 8 maka na ha lụọ na-abụ. Showing that they are not ordinary, they are no longer ofike. That their status has what? Elevated. Na onye afọ atụ na na o nwere ife a na-akpọ ịtụ na ana. Ịtụ na ana is you have started doing some things, gaining a place of prominence or entering into some society, be it masquerade society or agbo dibia or n'iwu Isiobi. Isiobi means n'Igbo ọfọ. Onye ọ na-abụ ọfọ ya atụ n'Nzu 4. Depending on how powerful the ọfọ bụ. But the highest people that throw Nzu, 32, 36, 48, Wundeshie Nonzo, and that Nzu signifies their rank in Nonzo. So How do you know that na mmadụ amalgo ife ọ kwesịrị ịmadụ ka onye Igbo? Esi na nzu ama, kedu ka isi wee tụ nzu? At times, the nzu even serves as the person's what signature. There are those once they throw nzu, they might come into your house, they don't see you, they take your nzu and just do their nzu. If you come out, you know the person that came from nzu, you know who threw the nzu. These days, there are too many innovations in nzu in this modern time. Some people use nzu to draw dollars, draw naira, draw pounds. Don't know if I should say if it's good or bad. If that's how you want to be throwing your nzu, fine. Some people will draw good. Some people will draw vehicle. Some people will draw house. It's a sign of prayer. Maybe they are asking for money. They are asking for vehicle. They are asking for car. They are asking for house. I do not blame such people. And I'm not going to tell them to stop. And I'm not in a position to say if this new modern trend of throwing nzu is good or bad. However, for one to accept nzu shows the person has clean heart. So if the person is using it to ask for money, fine, let it be to that person according to his or her faith or her prayers. All I'm saying is that whenever you pick up nzu, know that you have picked up a sacred item and it signifies purity. So the basic thing you need to learn today is what? Ọnụ nwe bụrụ ife ime n'ala Igbo. Elu bụrụ ahụ, chiri ọzọ, iburu isi obi, iburu aka ji ọfọ. If you go outside or even in front of your if you pick up nzu, it is what? For. Now, if you are praying in the morning and calling upon your sheep, you cannot choose at a particular spot. It doesn't mean at times you can do for them. It depends. When they are had to their sheep, and if you see, and I know Odiaka Haji, and I say, Shimekene, 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 and she followed that for telling me former, informer, can you use a akara banzo ada bunyi ka ghara ifife ifele ka ojije nnọnụ na mta wuri ifeọma na onye kwata na yo jiri nju asọ ọmụmụ otu a si jiri nju a wee na-asọ ọmụmụ jirikwa nzu a wee chọọ ọmụmụ na okwu ifeọma ka a na-ahịa ya na okwu ifeọma ka a na-eṅomi eṅomi ekwugo na aka na banzo ada bunyi ka a ghara ebu unyi ojije na nnata nta ma ejela obodo wee nala obodo ifeọma ka mma afọ na-afịa nna azụ n'ọrụ mma alụ taa ma afụkwa ahụ ọnwụnwa n'afọ ife dị ike gba ezi ejete aka so nke ọma bịa m nso nke ya eri mgbata aka nke mmeri bịa m nso aka si jiri nzu a wee na-aga. You see, the person is praying with nzu and just doing it like this. Some people can just be saying it and be doing it like this. Some people can be praying it and be doing it like this. That's in front of their sheep or in front of their indishi or on top of their altar. So these are the practical ways of doing nzu, praying with nzu at your altar in the morning, or if you go outside and you are giving nzu. How you pray at your altar with nzu is at your own discretion between Guna Chilun and Dishi. I cannot tell you how to do it. I emphasized more on what you are going to do outside if nzu is given to you. Some people, when they are praying to their Shi and Ndishi, some people, because they don't do it often, they can just give them a whole nzu like this. Some people can pieces it and be pouring it for their Shi and Ndishi. Some can even take many. That means an altar that is visited, that is prayed upon often, you will see heap of nzu on the altar. So we must learn how to throw nzu if you're too only. Practice, they say, makes perfect. Even me, when I began my journey in Ordinana, I don't know whether I was getting it right or not. But now people see me as a strong hand. It's because I do it every day. It's because I throw nzu every day. It's because I pray with nzu every day. You learn. Then also learn if there are There are ways your people throw Nzu. I told you there is a difference in Nnewi. In Nnewi, if you come into someone's house, you do not draw Nzu up. You don't throw Nzu up. You only do pom pom pom. So learn what is obtainable in your own community, in your own family. You must learn how to throw Nzu. It shows it to be a thing of shame if Nzu is given to you, you don't know what to do with it. No, these are basics. Havunzu, I have said it. There are things that you should not have excuse for not having in your house. Nzu, alligator pepper, even orgy, even orgy. Level luzi, yano katasi na orgy adorable. These are basics. But the worst thing that you can say you don't have in your house is Nzu. You see alligator pepper, orgy, even cola nuts. So this is it on the practical way that you can use to pray. Use Nzu to pray. If you have any question, as usual, I'll reply at the comment section. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share. I would like to hear from some of you. If you have any question, please, you can reach me through the number on the screen, or my email address, or my other social media handles. Thank you.